there are specifically named individuals in this video, and that this is not a personal attack on those Dragon Ball YouTubers. Dragon Ball YouTubers have extremely fragile egos. The kind of responses that I've been getting on Twitter to this fucking video are acting like these people are immune to criticism. Wow, it's really nice that you treat your fans like pay pigs, bro. I've said multiple fucking times, especially in the last stream, I bet they're really nice fucking people and chill to vibe with in real life.
In less than 24 hours, I was able to witness this person CoffeeBean go through the 5 stages of grief. Denial.
My goal with those videos was to never personally attack people. It was to call out their online persona and their content.
Anger.
Saiyans and humans have the same fucking skeleton file, and I do not fucking understand how no one will get that through their thick fucking skulls.
Bargaining.
But some of this backlash and the way people are reacting to it, straight up fucking cutting me off, soft blocking me, what did I do to you? I want to talk to some of y'all. What the fuck did I do to you?
Depression.
Steedoj isn't immune to criticism. Cabby isn't immune to criticism. And Negoy especially isn't immune to fucking criticism.
And finally, acceptance. Everybody knows me. I've been that type of person that I love to roast either my friends or you guys, my subscribers, right? And you guys roast me back because if I dish something, I have to be able to take it back. But that's one old saying that like I've been told since I was a kid. If you can't take the heat, you get out the kitchen. I'm going to quote this person here called Anon Nova. I saw them in CoffeeBean stream yesterday, and this is what they said.
They say that they don't want to start shit with people, and then do something that will very obviously start shit with people. Call it criticism. And then when they receive criticism for that thing, they can't handle the criticism, and they freak out like they currently are live on stream right now.
I'll give a quick summary for the people who don't know what actually happened. On October 9th, CoffeeBean released a video called Community Rant Part 3. It was a Part 3 series of them talking about the Xenoverse community. I watched the first 2 and they weren't that bad. Yes, they did talk about Cabby and everything, but it wasn't to that extent how bad it was. It was just criticizing how Cabby can have an opinion on the game but continue uploading the game, which makes no sense, by the way. But then on the third one, how it really blew up is because the homie Gatebreaker actually tweeted by answering to the video by their own point of view. I'll put the screenshots on the screen for you to watch. Just pause it at the same time. I got tagged on Discord by the homie Elixir that you should watch this video because I didn't know it was out since they blocked me on Twitter. I watched the video. The video's 55 minutes. The first 5 to 10 minutes of the video is them explaining that Xenoverse is not a traditional fighting game.
The fandom likes to treat it like it's this traditional competitive online fighting game, when in reality, if they actually paid any fucking attention to how the game was marketed, or if they played any of the other modes that aren't the ranked mode, they'd have to logically come to the conclusion that Xenoverse 2 is an action-oriented RPG. Like, yeah, it's an arena fighter, but it's not a traditional fighting game.
Which makes no sense since there's no such thing as a traditional fighting game. There's 2D fighters, 3D fighters, arena fighters, 2.5D fighters, platform fighters. Fighting games are a genre of game. It's like hip hop. There's rap, there's trap rap. And then it kills me. The reason they use that mentality is because of this clip here.
No matter what you think or no matter what the marketing tells you, this is not a traditional fighting game. This is an RPG with an action-oriented combat system with many random elements, and the points do matter.
But then when us YouTubers actually express our emotion, they will say this instead.
Out about how I feel about these fucking content creators and why I'm sick of people just following their fucking opinions and not forming their own and being sheep about all this shit.
How can you base your opinion about a game from bigger content creators, but tell others to not base their opinions on content creators? You see the duality I'm coming from? And then after that, it's pretty much shitting on me, Cabby, and Steedoj. Cabby and Steedoj was around probably 10 minutes together.
If we look at creators like Steedoj and Burcol, their views were low for weeks until DLC 14 released, giving them a week's worth of channel life support until they went back to the usual view count, waiting desperately for the next DLC to come out. While the news channels like SLOplayz and Cabby have decent views, most of it being less than 10% of their subs, and that's being generous.
I don't know what position you think you can judge somebody else's views on their channel when yours is not really that good, but let's continue. Me, it's around 20 to 30 minutes where the narrative is twisted around me. Stop them from doing reskins. That's what happened with Rose Goku Black. What happens if Omen Goku shows a reskin?
Negoy's constant reference to the multiple Gokus as the same character annoys me because it just shows how he's lying out of his ass to push a mindset onto people that you're not allowed to want this thing because it's not what I want. Negoy also says that Xenoverse 2 was one of the best Dragon Ball games and his personal favorite, basically pulling a Cabby and giving the game backhanded compliments.
Shitting on my community.
He yet again spouts the same bullshit about not buying the DLC this time around, saying his PayPig subscribers should gift it to him. I honestly think it's sad that literally anyone would waste their money gifting someone content for a game they're still gonna talk shit about anyway. What do y'all Negoy followers even gain from that? Please, do tell me what good comes from it. And please consider supporting my Patreon if you're not already. If we make it to my $100 a month goal, we could start making merch. And subscribing to my $5 tier will give you the ability to request a modded moveset for Xenoverse 2 on PC.
Attacking the fact that I'm not a native English speaker, that I'm actually French, I'm born in Canada, which is very disrespectful since I understand that I will make mistakes, but not knowing anything and just attacking all that shit like that is very condescending and disrespectful. And pretty much calling me a shit person for telling people that I don't want to buy the DLC. If you want to see content off the channel, gift me the DLC and I'll gladly do content for you. Now, I'm not going to go over every single thing that was said about me nor the other content creators in the video that was absolutely false or that I didn't like, but I was just going to give my own opinion about how I felt about the whole situation, since I did do a first video at first, and after that I saw about the stream and everything changed for me, my own opinion and how I wanted to handle this video. So I want to start out at first that saying throughout the whole video there's been insults being thrown not only me but even towards the other content creators and even the people that support us as well.
That's why popular people are fucking dumb.
To close out this rant, we have the triangle of Xenoverse YouTuber personality traits: narcissism, inability to learn from their mistakes, and a lack of self-awareness. It is only gonna ruin my reputation more when all I wanted to do with those fucking videos is just speak from the heart. I just wanted to vent my fucking frustrations with this goddamn community!
I'll give you an example of somebody that actually criticized somebody's channel in a good way. The homie Yo Cruz, channel's always in the description, last year in the summer did a video called the Xenotuber tier list, and he went over Xenoverse YouTubers and actually criticized the channel and put it in the tier list. There was no hate, there was no insults being thrown at. What kills me with this video is that yes, we were judged from our content in our online persona, but on a very condescending tone, thinking that you are higher than us.
Do you not know how game design works? There's a reason why this shit takes so long to release to the public. They have a fuck ton of stuff that they have to develop for each update and pay DLC. They don't make this shit at lightning speed just to cater to your fucking demands.
Well, there are some points in the video where they are right and I completely admit that I was wrong. Me telling people in one video to not vote for you at Saiyan Goku, which I completely admit I was wrong, and I'm still sorry to this day about that. But the difference between you and I is that every time that I posted a controversial video in the community and people did not like my opinion, I was able to keep my video up and stay true to my word. Or if I knew I was brought into the wrong, I would make a video saying that I apologize for what I said. That shows how humble you are and not easily swayed by people's opinion. I want you guys to listen to this quote from this YouTuber that I watched called Josh Strife Hayes.
But someone was saying in the comments that they were like, oh, stupid Josh fans only enjoying the games he enjoys. And I'm thinking that's wrong, because if they only enjoyed the games I enjoy, we'd all be playing Neverwinter, and it would be great. I don't want any of you to blindly agree with me. I actually want people to call me out when I'm wrong. That keeps me humble and keeps me way better.
And the second part where Full-On didn't know that Dragon Ball Xenoverse was not based off of Dragon Ball Heroes or based off Dragon Ball Online. The only difference with that one is that they were telling in their video that I was lying about it just to get people to follow my lead, in my opinion.
He also tells a whole lie trying to convince people that Xenoverse is based on Heroes, just so he can justify his argument.
Not only ranting for 30 minutes on stream that people were criticizing you, you deleted the videos that in question that you were ranting about us, saying that we can't take any criticism. So all of your word that you were talking about is completely out of the window. It doesn't make any sense. The duality is crazy. Now, I won't fully shit on CoffeeBean. They did apologize for some things, for actually being rude to us.
From the blackest fucking part of my heart, I am sorry. I am genuinely, seriously fucking sorry for the way that I approached those arguments towards y'all in Community Rant 3.
And for the non-actual knowledge of the network aspect.
I will admit, I was wrong about a lot of the shit that I said about the netcode in that video.
Even with all the apologies being said, me being called a cultist for the opinions that I project to my community and people agreeing with me is absolutely crazy to think of.
And he acts like people should be following his mindset and be sheep for him instead of forming their own opinion and walking their own path. It radiates so much cultist energy that I could mistake him for being a DC Snyderverse stan. He presents this toxic mindset of either you side with him on being against the reskins, or you're a sheep who will never accept anything unique to his standards. Out about how I feel about these fucking content creators, and why I'm sick of people just following their fucking opinions and not forming their own, and being sheep about all this shit. To fucking quote that TFS clip, it is an action RPG. I mean, it is an RPG with an action-oriented combat system with many random elements, and the points do matter.
Talking about cultist energy that I radiate off of my own following, when you are having a mental breakdown and your own following is saying that just because we are hypersensitive of the rent video that you have posted, that we are the toxic assholes. We are the ones in the wrong because we reacted to something that spites people's reactions. Especially if you do a video attacking creators, you're going to get their friends against you, their following, you're gonna get their whole legion against you. It's not something that I'm looking to do, but people are going to disagree with what you say because they like the person. If you tell me you don't like Luffy, I'm going to defend Luffy because that's just how it is. I think enough said. Join the Discord, link in bio everywhere. I'm done with this.
Finally, I can die after this video.